A lot of people will not like it if I say this, but God is the reason why you're currently struggling, or most people are struggling, and He is doing it for just one reason. Now, anytime we hear the word struggle, we quickly think about something bad. It has to be the devil. The devil is the reason you don't have a job. The devil is the reason why you cannot pay your rent. The devil is the reason why you are finding life difficult and you're just tired of life. The devil is the reason for everything bad. But God allows struggle for just one reason. And I will explain and break down what that reason is. If you look at this board here, I'm going to take it higher. You will see that there is a small, something like a cup over here. And this is you. This is where you are currently, and you are not enjoying life. Things are very, very difficult. Your finances are very bad, and every day you're asking questions. You might have a job, you might not have a job. You might have a job and you want a better job, and you're wondering, where will I get that better job? Today is this problem, tomorrow is the next problem. And you have prayed and you have asked God questions, and you're wondering, Lord, why? Lord, when will things change? Now, on this side here, let's use this container to identify God. God has everything. Let's use this. You see, this container is bigger than this one. God has everything. Everything you can ever need in excess. And the question here is this: why doesn't He pour into this container? And I will explain the reason why. The problem here is the reason why God allows struggle is so that you can grow and grow in your capacity. Because it's when you increase this capacity to something like this or something even smaller but bigger than this, can God pour into you. Because at this point, when He pours into you, it's going to waste. And He has a lot to offer. But the problem is your capacity is too small to contain what God has for you. Now it leads us to the next important question. How do you grow in your capacity? The Bible says something. It says I can't remember the place in the Bible, but it says that those that know their God will be strong and they will do exploits. This word know is a very, very strong word. Now let's break this word down, because when you understand this word, you will need to understand how to now apply it to your own life. Apply it to whatever situation you're in currently to change, to increase your capacity, and automatically God can entrust you with more. The first thing in this, or the first letter in this word know, is knowledge. Your current knowledge about God is very small. Yes, you might be reading the Bible, you might be praying, but do you know God? Do you know God? Are you open to knowledge about Him? Have you asked God, I want to know you. I just want to know you. Do you understand what it means to be a son of God? Do you understand what it means to be one who is led by God? Do you understand what it means that God lives in you? And what is expected of you, your responsibility? The next one here is N. N means a new mindset. You need a new mindset. A lot of us are trying to walk with God with a very faulty mindset. A lot of us are trying to walk with God with a very poor mindset. And this is creating the resistance from receiving from God. The next one is opportunity. Opportunities are coming by for you to improve your finances, to improve your life. Sometimes you need to go out to look for those opportunities. Sometimes you need to be open to learning new things, new ways for you to improve financially, because there is so much out there that you don't understand and you don't know. Then the last one, which is the most important, is W, walk in faith. Everyone born has a tendency to walk in fear. Most times our resistance is because, maybe it's not yet time. Let me tell you one thing I've discovered. When you feel it's not time, know that that might be the right time for you to take an action. That might be the right time for you to walk in faith. There's this story I always tell people. If you read the Bible, it tells you that these people were faced with the Red Sea. Now think about that story very well, because that story is a bit strange. This is Moses. Moses is before a Red Sea. And the Bible says that Moses felt that he should wait. But God said, move forward. And I always ask people, where did God expect Moses to move forward to? The Bible says that he instructed Moses, move forward towards the Red Sea and stretch out your rod. If Moses had not moved forward, if he had not stretched out the rod, the Red Sea would continue being the Red Sea. And what I'm telling you today is that walking in faith will automatically push you from struggling to a financial stable life that is beyond your dreams and beyond your understanding. So let me ask you this. Do you now understand why God allows struggling? And it's for your own good, and it's because he wants to entrust you with more. Type your questions in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.